Okay. Ita Mexico. Good day. It is sometime after the noon hour on Tuesday, the 19th of September 2023, in the lunar cycle Awaka Siki Sum, the deer moon. And I am walking along the city's water intake canal, which is in the park. I forget what they call this part of the park, but it's basically just south of the Whoop-Up Bridge on the east side of the river, adjacent to Indian Battle Park, just on the other side of the Whoop-Up Bridge. And out here there is a recently installed public art piece of some kind, basically right across the river from Restaurant Cathedral. And actually I can see it now. Look at it, it's over here. So we're gonna go over here and look at this new public art piece. I've never been out to see it before, but it's just come up, I think, this last summer. I started seeing photographs and stuff of it. So, and today's trip out here is brought to you by one of the members of the YouTube channel. I have a new member, Aaron, and Aaron and I are not new to each other. We've been friends for a while, but he decided to join the membership at the co-authorship level, the third tier, which allows the member to challenge me to either ask a question or send me on a mission, a challenge, once a month. And so he asked me if I would come and look at this place as my challenge from him this month. So happy to do so. I'm like, yep, we'll be out there tomorrow. So we're gonna go out here and check that out. I think along the way, have a peek down at the water's edge, see if we can find any leopard frogs. This is the only place, well, one of two places now, where I see leopard frogs in Lethbridge. So we're gonna check that out. Gonna of course look and see what the beaver activity looks like, whether or not there's gonna be a conflict beaver here that starts stuffing his winter cache in the pipes or anything. And eventually we'll make our way out to the public art piece. And then I have a raccoon trap to set, I have a dog walk to do, and got to get back home by 3:30 this afternoon because I have somebody coming to look at the student rental room that I'm setting up in the spare bedroom upstairs that was Brittany's gaming room. Far as all that goes, I haven't been taking it too well. Worse than I thought, as far as my headspace has been around the separation with Brittany. I thought that this time it was going to be much easier for me, that I was already in a better headspace to kind of navigate it, but not really. It's just put me back in being lonely and self-blaming and all that kind of stuff. Anyhow, trying to work my way out of that, and getting outside is one good way to do it. This is the city water intake right here. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it's down and below here. Yeah, just along in this area, I was live trapping beavers for the city the other year, and that's when I started seeing the leopard frogs. I don't know if we'll run into any today or not, of course. But if we were going to, I think it would be down here. Yeah, this is the one canal in the city where really we can't let beavers set up shop. All of the water outtake canals, it's not really a big deal because they don't actually back them up or anything. But if they're blocking the intake canal, that can be an issue. Shoot, no frogs. This looks like a beaver's been coming up here. That's not good. Hopefully he's not setting up shop. This is where I think the last beaver lodge was here, and you can see they just brought a backhoe or whatever and ripped it out of here. Ooh, steep and muddy. It rained last night. Wah! Yeah, again, I would say beavers are coming up here. They could have a shoreline lodge somewhere along the canal without any exterior structure to tip me off. I think I'd seen some leftover food evidence floating around near it though. They've definitely been coming up. There is a family that lives along the river. It's possible members of that family are coming through the, what do you call it, the culvert up here to harvest something and then taking it back through the culvert to the river. That's possible. This culvert up here causes a lot of issues because well, we'll go take a look at it and I'll explain it when we can see it so you can visualize what I'm talking about. I'm going to try to get up on here and go over. So this is the lead edge of the canal, the water intake canal, but it runs, there's a culvert coming under here leading to the river, and of course the river feeds it. The city has a blockage line run across so that the river debris doesn't come in and get clogged in the culvert. But this natural little cove here, this is with the steep cut banks, this is a big attractant to young male beavers who are getting ousted from their family homes for the first time in their second, third year, you know, and they have to go set up shop. So many years one will choose to come in here because it's this perfect, just deep little backwater away from the current, you know, and but then they start stuffing the culvert with materials, and so and then they have to be trapped and the culvert has to be cleared, you know, big machinery, and they usually get scuba in there and all of this, and so it's a pain. But I think the best thing to do would be to get rid of the culvert and have a little bridge with a running canal underneath it. No culvert, no problem. Then we just have to monitor the canal and make sure beavers don't set up shop in the canal itself. But at least they wouldn't be able to threaten the flow like they do now when they stop up that culvert. Just wanted to take a look over here, see if I can see that beaver lodge. Oh yeah, but it's about halfway down from here to the weir that beaver lodge is. So I'm not gonna bother going to investigate. We are going to head over to the art installation, is what I'm calling it. Well, we'll see what it is when we get there. Oh, I think it's coming right up. I think it's coming right up here. There's a deer back there. right. Well, I do believe this is the place. And looks like there's a little bit of structure to it out here as well, leading toward the river. Okay. Yeah, I first heard about this several months ago, or at least a couple of months ago. Somebody messaged me images and asked me what it was because they were sure it was something Blackfoot. And you know, I had a look at it and I said, well, I can't say that it's Blackfoot, but it's interesting. What does this say? Shrine, World Peace Shrine, Shiv, or Sanctuary, World Peace Shrine and Sanctuary. See, well, there you go. It says right there what it is. There's corn growing. That's curious. Looks like there's a little notebook you can leave, you know, say you were here or whatever on such and such a date. There's sidewalk chalk if you feel you need to contribute something to the, I don't know, I don't see anybody's sidewalk chalk art here, but let's just move into it a little bit. There's some words along here, hey? Truth, humility, courage. I'm not sure what that is. Symbol out there. What is this? Kindness, simplicity, grace, balance, done in my favorite rocks, harmony, alright, I'm gonna hop the wall and check out this little niche here. Oh. Empathy, honor, community, It kind of reminds me a little bit of Tamara. I was in Portugal, and they have a stone circle that you can, it's reminiscent of some other more like ancient stone circles. Not Stonehenge, but something like it, hey? This spirals all the way around to the middle, and I don't know if I'm gonna keep taking the spiral. I think I'm gonna cross the path here, come right into it. Notice there's sage all along here. Heaven on earth. And here is an altar of fir cones and bones and stones and crystals and keys and elephant idols and sage and feathers, moss, and something. Imagination is stronger than knowledge. Myth is more potent than history. Dreams are more powerful than facts. Hope always triumphs over experience. Laughter is the only cure for grief. Love is stronger than death. The Storyteller's Creed by Robert Fulghum. Old pumpkin or gourd or something full of rocks and etc. Yeah, Lethbridge always keeping it interesting. Always keeping it interesting. So yeah, Rustrock Cathedral is basically straight across the river from here. And I don't know if this is what it is and it's done, or it's going to keep growing, or if it's a place that somebody comes to actively, you know, what would you call it? Worship, so to speak, or something, you know. Look at this, all with the bark, the rock heart, the bark, a little halo around the earth, with wings. Soul. Well, there's somebody coming along. Let's go look at that path leading down to the river. See if there's anything interesting along there. Howdy.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Have we met before?
I don't know.
What's your name?
Ryan.
Ryan, oh yeah, right, the snake man.
I am, yeah.
Hey, what a beautiful occasion
Oh yeah.
to meet you. You remember me? We had crossed
Where did
paths
we meet?
a couple times. I maybe even just once. I was following your social media, but one day I called you for a rattlesnake down there.
Oh yeah,
We had a good chat. How you been?
Good. Yeah, I'm out here. I haven't checked out this place yet, so
Oh yeah,
yeah.
this is a special place. You know, it's a rattlesnake, eh?
Oh, is it? Is that what it's supposed to be?
I mean, it's a lot of things, but
yeah.
it's definitely come up as a rattlesnake for
The spiral.
yeah, and the rattle right
And the
in
rattle
the
in
middle.
the middle.
Yeah.
That's true, eh?
I was thinking about you. Actually, I'm not sure even if you know that I built this.
Did you?
Yeah,
Wicked.
yeah,
So, okay. So tell me about it.
yeah. I'd be honored. Especially you, brother. Especially you. Yeah.
One of the guys that's a member of my channel.
Oh yeah.
He asked me to come out here and check this place out.
Oh
So
nice.
Yeah.
In Lethbridge, eh?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So
It's great to see
that's
you
a
taking
that's a
video
trip
of
to come across you out here, and you made it. So.
Yeah, yeah. I just got here. I only spent 4 to 10 hours here, but so chances were high.
You're out here a lot, hey?
But today I came quite late, and I'm only staying for who knows how long. But yeah, this is as much medicine as I can muster to put into a single location, and medicine for the people from the world. I'm sure you'll see all types of wisdom teachings within the design and stuff.
Yeah.
I know that all the indigenous cultures are very familiar with, well, two of the most ancient symbols in human history, the spiral and the circle.
Right.
So it's designed as a prayer circle and as a sharing circle, council circle. I was shown it's essentially the most efficient way to express it is its reconciliation technology.
Oh yeah.
And I know 1% of the teachings that are coming from the medicine spiral and the medicine circle. And I probably will remain that way because it just continues to blow my mind. But it's a gift for the community of Lethbridge and as well as the peoples of the Blackfoot Confederacy and the
That's
world.
awesome. Yeah, I see there's some oki and everything incorporated.
Yeah.
And actually, I first heard about it a couple of months ago. Somebody sent me some photos.
Oh yeah.
And they were like,
Wow.
"You must know what this is," and I'm like, "No, not really."
A couple months ago, yeah, I started June 4th.
Oh yeah.
So that was in the definitely early stages.
Yeah, it must have been way earlier stages. So, do you have like a
A grand.
where what vision of when it's complete, or is it
Oh yeah.
just
good-
gonna grow?
Good question. Well, I see it as 1% complete. My mission was to complete 1%.
Oh yeah.
And I did so with the help of lots of guides, physical and non-physical. And the 99% that's left is an invitation for the community to co-create something beautiful on this
Awesome.
island.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Did you grow the corn?
Yeah. Yeah. Good eye, mate.
It's like awesome. There's a corn growing here.
Yeah. There's one more corn and a couple sunflowers, but it's just a glimpse of what could be.
Right.
Yeah.
Very
But I
cool.
see one of the first community projects that I'd like to invite people to co-create is a flower garden around it.
Oh yeah.
The flower garden would be, plants and different, medicine plants that the indigenous hold sacred.
Right.
Like if we could choose 100 or 1,000 plants, what would they be if we were super meticulous about our choices?
Oh yeah.
I can imagine people having a really good time and educational experience just exploring that question alone.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, tobacco would have to be in there, right?
Aha. Isn't it illegal to grow tobacco?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably.
I see hemp and tobacco as beautiful additions to the air.
What's your name anyway?
Michael.
Michael. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. And one of the projects that I'm super excited, there's an article, the first article on the Lethbridge Herald coming out soon.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
anticipating it this week.
Awesome.
And I invite everyone to visit the shrine on World Peace Day which is the 21st of this month, and on Thursday in 2 days. And I also introduce a vision I've had for many years, which is to establish a World Peace Day on the 1st of every month, so that it's not, once a year. It kind of comes and fades.
Well, it's an interesting day for them to choose, right? Because it's also the equinox, and here it happens to be that's the 22nd would be the signing of Treaty 7.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. So it all kind of.
Wow.
I'm sure it was all lined up for the equinox originally, but now new stuff just keeps getting layered on top,
Yeah. The same way the spiral works.
Right.
Only one comes from the cognitive mind, and the other one comes from the ethers.
Right.
The layers.
Yeah.
Because so many layers there. I say that anything that you see that is perfect here is not of me.
Oh yeah.
Everything that you see imperfect, that's what I did. So many things came together here, but for the call to action for World Peace Day on the 1st of every month, I'm inviting everyone to participate in a World Peace Art Challenge, so that everyone's invited to create a art piece devoted to world peace on the 1st of every month. And then one of the initiatives will be to put a geodesic dome here.
Oh yeah.
As a community art gallery.
That'd be cool, hey?
Yeah. So many people have come here and felt inspired or shared inspiration, and it's amazing. It's almost like the whole community has been preparing to focalize art around something like united and meaningful and relevant.
Yeah.
Like many people bring up different art projects, and it's like, oh my god, it's like you've been preparing to bring it right here.
Well, I think Lethbridge also appreciates something like this that's just non-official, that just comes into existence,
Yeah.
Like we've seen
Well
with
said.
Restaurant Cathedral,
Yeah.
Originally the city was like, oh no, we're gonna have to tear it down, and like, why?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's
it's on an island in the river. It doesn't even belong to the city. They're
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was wondering about that in terms of like flood zone. Are you familiar with? Is this
Now this,
because it's flood zone? It's
this
part of the
I don't
crown?
know if this is a flood oxbow or if this is a man-made
it looks
canal.
natural on this side, but it looks
Yeah.
man-made on that side.
Yeah, this is the city's water intake canal.
Right.
So I don't know if they consider that part of the river or not. If it's considered the river, and this is an island, then yeah, this is free game.
That's classic. Because it's obviously meant to be a claim.
Yeah. No, it's free game. It's like crown land or something, not really the city's, and so the city can leave it alone. Yeah.
Well done, God. Well done, Great Spirit.
Yeah.
All very strategic in divine ways, like the fact that it's an island.
Yeah.
And the fact that there's a cleansing the spiral actually starts at the parking lot, and you walk in a spiral just to get
true.
here.
That's true. Hey.
And then you go through this rite of purification with the waterfall,
Right.
and then it's just far enough away that then it's here at the peninsula for the end of for a ceasefire at the shooting range.
Right.
At the provincial park. And then this next to the water treatment plant, and then the art focalized university,
Right.
and then the
high
largest
level.
rainbow bridge
Yeah.
in the world that has 1/3 more steel than the Eiffel Tower.
It's crazy.
And then there's the water treatment plant.
Yeah.
Okay. We got our bases covered.
Yeah.
So, well, everyone's invited to sit on the throne of unconditional love. And the idea is that you can't read the word sanctuary until you sit on the throne of unconditional love. And then the invitation is, what would unconditional love perceive through my eyes? if I was to only see through unconditional love. So this is the main entrance to the prayer circle, and I invite people to start on this side. I tell people that this could all be one meticulous trick to get everyone to walk barefoot on the land.
Right.
Because the whole place is prepared to be barefoot friendly. Hence the barefoot that turned into a bare human paw.
Yeah, it's nice. I
And
love
so-
barefooting.
And so everyone's invited to start here, and you have the opportunity to familiarize yourself with the space before you enter. It's almost an informed consent, but it's also a tuning process. The words that are written here tell a sort of story, and they help to slow you down as you walk.
Right.
And then when you come back around, I invite people to pick up a pine cone from this basket, and to pick it up with their left hand to receive the pine cone teachings, which will help you cultivate and generate a really good prayer and a really good blessing for when you get into the prayer circle. You can put it into your right hand and give it to the prayer circle for any prayers and blessings they have to loved ones or the community and the world. And then you
Nice.
come back out, but it's also as a council circle and sharing circle, so you can sit down and spend as much time as you want here and meet with a group or whatever like that.
Oh yeah, there's some seats in there. Really.
Yeah. Actually, there's a big white stone that's out of place right there.
Mm-hmm.
There's an interesting synchronicity that happened as I was collecting all these stones. They were like this giant Easter egg treasure that the city left like 20 years ago.
Right.
And I was just waiting to get an exoskeleton, a trolley, to carry them here, to bring them here. And the first thing that I built was something that I saw that the pieces would be a perfect fit for. So there's that stone there. That's a really beautiful stone. I have it kind of veiled in its beauty, but you can. It's quite special. Let me just turn it over.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Yeah. So that's the stalk or the stem,
Mm.
and the centerpiece there is the cap, and it's going to be a mushroom to replace the very center of the
Oh, nice.
of the shrine.
That'd be cool.
And the classic part was that only when I spoke it did I realize that the shrine is going to get a capstone. It's a mushroom capstone.
That's funny.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that, to placing that.
Yeah, man, this is really cool. What a nice place for people to come visit, eh?
Yeah, it's definitely meant as a gathering space.
Hmm. Have you noticed, has there been any groups using it?
Oh
You
my
know,
God.
like
I've about 1,000 people have come here
oh yeah,
while I've been here,
yeah,
and I imagine at least double that while I'm gone. And I've had various people show interest in bringing groups here, but it's usually just spontaneous groups.
oh yeah,
But yesterday I had the first scheduled group, which was the community over at Fresh Start, which is Addictions Recovery. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
3-month program, and they came here for 2 weeks prior to their completion ceremony, and
ah,
we spent 2 hours here together, and it was really powerful. They all walked the shrine, eight of them, 3 facilitators, and they all walked barefoot, and
nice.
they had a lot of interesting things to say. Because they think and speak in a very unique way, you know.
Yeah,
A lot of them are trained in expressing what's inside.
right.
That's the kind of the process, right? To work through things. So listening to them share their experiences was really powerful, and I could see that happening a lot more.
That's cool. Yeah, that's good. I'm sure it will happen. A lot more people will start using it, eh?
I met a man a few weeks ago that came again yesterday, and he's I'm not sure exactly the terminology, but he's a Blackfoot dancer,
Oh yeah.
and we had some wonderful visions of the first time that there'll be indigenous dance here, and the first time there'll be drums here.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're welcome to co-create anything that you see. I would love to even just, hear ideas that we could
Yeah.
imagine together. I have a vision of a teepee on this side here.
Oh yeah.
This Vesica Pisces is kind of a place marker right now, but I imagined a fire circle available in the teepee like 24 hours a day.
Yeah, that would be good.
It's a fire tender from the community that, they tend the fire and they
Yeah.
hold space for people that want to come through. And then throughout the wintertime, that means we'll have attendance.
Right. Yeah, that would be nice.
And a nice
Yeah.
outdoor place with a fire in the wintertime.
That's right.
A dream come true.
Right.
Like outdoors. Teepees are as close to outdoor as you can get while being sheltered, eh?
That's right, eh? Yeah, and again, it's a place people can come and gather and do stuff, right? So
Yeah.
if you have a teepee, that's another.
Well, the geodesic dome is a hybrid indoor food cultivation
Oh, yeah.
setup.
Yeah,
That's what I see.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, and then once we have one community garden that works all year round, then we'll have two.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you are you camping down here?
Every once in a while,
Oh yeah.
but I definitely spend more time here than not.
Oh, I bet.
At least the last 4 months.
It looks like you've been busy. That's a lot of rock.
Sometimes when people ask me what brought me to do this, I just say I like rocks.
Yeah. That's a lot of rock. Some big rocks too.
They ask me where I got them from, and I tell them from my house. This is what happens when you collect too many rocks. A message to the kids.
I needed something to do with my rock collection. Yeah.
But there was a liquidation sale in my house of everything sacred.
Wow.
Like, yeah, everything's got to go. It's not just for me anymore.
It's awesome.
And another person says, "This is amazing. How much to get you to build this in my backyard?"
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, I just did.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's everybody's backyard. Come on out.
Yeah, it's like we're getting used to that idea, though, eh?
Yep. Yeah.
Because even some people, you can see what people leave as offerings, and I can see that more and more people are getting comfortable with leaving something that's more precious to them.
Right. Yeah, pretty cool.
How long have you been here? I'll let you wander around if you haven't.
Well, I kind of wandered around and checked it out before you.
Nice.
But I was gonna cut out when I seen you coming. Well, I was gonna go look at the little river path. I mean, that was the only thing I hadn't checked out yet. But very cool. Well, how cool is that? Got to meet the artist himself, hear his interpretation of what he's doing and what that place is about and what he intends with it. Nice guy and a nice place. I hope some people start using it in different ways. You know, I'd like to see it grow as a we got all these churches in town. Wouldn't be bad to have a place like that outside that some different groups start playing with and do something with. Any case, it's later in the day now. We've been here about 2 hours, so I am going to skip Riker's dog walk And I don't, well, he'll probably miss it, but I'm betting the grass in his neighborhood is wet anyway, and he's so low to the ground. When he gets wet, he gets all muddy and messed up and stuff, so probably his owners won't miss it if I wait till Thursday on him. I do got the raccoon trap yet to go set, but then I need to get home for that university student who's going to show up and look at the place. So let's call this video a wrap. Mission accomplished, place successfully visited, and we got a lot more information than I thought we would. So that's a cool mission. Keep them coming, guys, members. And those of you who aren't members of the channel, become members of the channel, so you can throw these kind of missions and stuff at me, and get me more engaged with the audience, you know. Anyhow, until next time.